Welcome to Down South Football Podcast Prediction Show, man. It's good to be back in the building, man. Hope everybody's having a good night. We don't have no college football tonight. We got a little Chiefs and Chargers going on, but the big thing right now, we got the prediction show. So it's
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
In the building. Also, we got Mr. Chauncey Tuck, Mr. David Gardner, and Mr. I Am DJ Double Dose Ben Dennis. Fellas, what's going on, man? How y'all doing tonight?
Man, we got a big game on Friday night. You know what I'm saying? We kicking this whole thing off on Friday night.
I said, "How y'all doing tonight?" I don't remember me skipping.
Hey man, I'm doing spectacular. I'm doing outstanding, man. I'm outstanding.
Hey, y'all know everybody got that one guy that was in school that just the teacher say go left, he got to go right.
We got is that one student you got to paint an L on their left hand and an R on their right hand. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's just what it is. And we already got somebody shouting you out. Hey,
last time we was up there, this guy was the coach.
Hey, Pat. Let me check my cash out, man. I think I got a couple dollars. Let's see what I got.
But hey, Dave, I got a suggestion. What if we have a fine bucket, a being fine bucket? We take at the end of the year and we all just go out to eat.
He's already on probation. We could probably eat
every time he got to drop $1 into the bucket. Every time he just do a being thing, and we just put our hands up and say, "There go a being." $1 in the bucket, and then he got to take all of us out at the end of the season.
Tuck as a producer got me. I already got dinged at shout out to Southern Kitchen. We had some amazing times, but I got dinged already at Southern Kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
So. Twice actually.
You cannot put that on Southern. You can't put it on a producer. That's all on you.
5 seconds in.
He caught it though. He caught off the rip. Tuck was like, Ben, I'm like, what I do?
I mean, hey, you said it in a room full of people, like it was a lot of noise. You said it in front of 4 people outside sitting right there. We heard everything you said. Tuck,
and they looked
to call you out first.
And then they looked at us like, those kind of people.
Right. And somebody look, old girl already laughing at you. She already laughing at you. She know what she's dealing with. Oh, hey. What up, John?
Somebody is lit. Yes, that somebody is being.
Now, once we get to the FSU pick, we taking shots. You know what I'm saying? Shots up.
Who taking shots?
Who taking shots? You?
I mean, I'm doing Dolo. You know what I'm saying? No FSU shot glasses. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, well, Dave ain't even gonna do that. No.
He said, "I'm not." Dave, I'm not.
Dave, like, I want my liver a little 5-10 years longer than. Cause y'all want to go ahead and get the fun started for being his liver. Just go ahead and do that. It might not make it through the season.
Ben is the only loyalty member of the ABC store.
I am every week. I see your father-in-law every week.
He scans the card and everything. He said, "Hey, that light skin."
Hey, and he got a membership. He got a membership and everything. You know what I'm saying? So that's just where we are winning. But anyway, man, this is a prediction show, man. We like to have a little fun with a few predictions. Some that's gonna be listed, some that's not. So whatever y'all want to hear, whatever y'all see that we don't talk about, let us know. So, but anyway, let's talk a little bit about. That first play look like somebody done came up there.
I know.
I mean, Dave had an amazing week. That boy had that 6-1 that week before that week 1.
And the fourth position, we got to find out what's going on with that. Third is about the same. Those emotional picks gonna get him every time. No emotional picks gonna get him every time.
Yeah. And it's the beginning of the year. The biggest improvement is from week 2 to week 3. So we'll try to do better this week.
Hey, look, all we gotta do for Ben is to put Miami and Florida on there every week. Then that's a guarantee.
I mean,
He's gonna keep going out and saying this.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So,
and the crazy part about it, I took Florida last week. I actually sat around there and sipped the Richardson Kool-Aid, and I took Florida.
I tried to tell y'all. That's the only one that the upset I had.
Appreciate you, Kentucky.
And Dave. I mean, Renard.
I dead ass took Florida last week. I really
appreciate you, Kentucky. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
No got that number.
I'm like, hey man, you know what?
But you forgot about Alabama's own Cavassier Smoke.
We said it. We said it from the
broadcast. I was like, Cavassier.
You should be knowing. You should be like on.
I'm still trying to understand why y'all chose Iowa last week. I ain't picked Iowa for nothing.
Not anymore.
Iowa State probably won in 6 years.
Let me defend my pick. You know, I was the Iowa State homer for a long time.
Please.
I just wanted to wave.
But damn it, they had never beat Iowa until last week. I was just like, I don't care how good they be. They always beat. And I said on the show, I said, man, I like Iowa State, but they just always crap the bed when it comes to Iowa.
But Iowa State, Iowa, I think they didn't even score a touchdown. Like they had a safety and a field goal or something.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, I just like to see the kids wave. I thought the kids at this rate, the kids won't probably be waving in Iowa. They're probably just gonna, just keep looking at them.
And for me, like I said, that's what it was. It's like I didn't trust neither one of them. I know Iowa State was a little bit more talented, but every time Iowa State get in that situation, Matt Campbell just crapped the bed, and finally
put it on.
He finally pulled it off after all the years of me going for him and taking him. Then he wanted to go with that. So Dave, that was just like a psychology pick. That's all.
I said these jokers won a game. What they won the game? 5-3 or something like that.
Bro, I think some of your Pop Warner team got more touchdown than them dudes got. I'm telling you, but they pitiful. But since we already gonna go into it, look, let's go ahead. For the sake of the show, let's go ahead before we get into it. Let's go ahead and just everybody just bag back and just let it go.
They got the light skin look there.
Everybody wants to pop. The game is tomorrow. We have Florida State versus Louisville. Florida State is a 2.5 point favorite. 6:30 p.m. ESPN on Friday. This game is tomorrow. So hey, if y'all see something from Ben on Facebook, YouTube, any social media site on those days, Ben Dennis is not associated with Down South Football Podcast. Okay, he's associated with Florida State. So, with that, let's make him mad. Go ahead, Tuck. Start it off, my man.
All right. So, Florida State, they had who they play last week, Ben?
We was off last week.
Oh no,
we haven't played.
Okay. So they're 1-0 versus bye this year. Congratulations. Okay, so but Florida State. So Florida State.
Man, so easy. He just messing with you.
I know. So Florida State will be playing at Louisville. Fun fact: the Florida State Seminoles will be bringing out the all-white Krispies, icy crispy uniforms this weekend. It's going to be a Nike versus Adidas game. So give me Florida State Seminoles close, real close. I really think that, after the week off and they're having the ups of beating LSU, I think they'll probably come back down to earth a little bit, but I think they're in conference play. So give me Florida State.
All right, Dave, what you got?
It's tough.
I know it's heartstrings on both sides for you.
Yeah, man, it's tough. I think Malik gonna do his thing. But I just worry about how good is his actual team though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like,
yeah.
I mean, he all they got. I mean, you take you. I mean, he
is all they got, bro.
I mean, man,
he put them on their back against UCF last week.
I mean, so give me Florida State definitely to cover. I think they'll win by more than a field goal. I think they'll win by at least 10. Yeah, give me Florida State.
Okay, Ben, go ahead.
Okay. Now
you about an extra as an actor on the show.
Nah, I know. Nah, man, you ain't got to be on the big screen, man. But
no, give him the big screen. So leave him there.
No, when you look at this game, man, what scares me the most is Malik. I mean, you look at what my man, what Daniels did from LSU, man, and that is something that has haunted us, mobile quarterbacks. And if you look at Adam Fuller in his 10th year at FSU, he has not been able to scheme up or do anything against Satterfield. Like he hasn't. I mean, they have owned us. A lot of people want to look at the second half of the Louisville game and say, oh, that was a turning point for the defense. They did whatever. But on the other token, did Louisville take their foot off the gas because they was up by so much? I mean, so when you take all of that into consideration, yes, Louisville does not have their 3 top wide receivers from last year. 2 of them gone to the pros, 1 is at Bama. What scares me the most is just Malik and his legs. And this is going to be Louisville's first home game of the year. They have not played at home all season. And I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna rein in my homerism, and I'm just gonna say this. FSU will pull this out if Jordan Travis plays the way he played against LSU, because Louisville's defense is not good. They are missing the guy. They got a transfer in from Arizona State, if I'm not mistaken, on the D-line, the defensive tackle, and he's already out. He got banged up in the Syracuse game. He's out for the year. So give me FSU by 7.
Okay. That's a reasonable pick. We'll see how reasonable he is before game time starts. I mean, I'm cool with that, man. I'm looking at it like, like, hey, Louisville like really did not look good, but this is their home opener. Right. And you got somebody as magical as Malik, but Florida State is on a high. Jordan Travis is playing well. They're pretty solid right now on both sides of the ball. You got people that are emerging, doing some good things. Norvell feeling good about himself, 1-0, did what he had to do.
He secured a couple of things.
And the 3-point dog at home, that's basically like an even. So, like you said, I think it's gonna come down to mistakes, but everybody went with Florida State, and I can see why. I mean, they are the more complete team. But it's hard to go against Louisville at home right now. So everybody went Florida State, right?
Mm-hmm. Thus far.
Right. Thus far. Look, I ain't trying to.
Don't sweep it.
I ain't gonna sweep it. I'll be the different guy. I'll just go Louisville. I'm already gonna put myself an 0-1 in the column. I'll just take Louisville just so it won't be the sweep on the show. How about that? And then Ben ain't got to say we a jinx. How about that? We'll do it that way. He can't wait to call me one, right?
You got a little cushion. You 8-4. You and
hey, that ain't no cushion, bro. That ain't no cushion. All you need is a 10-0 week, then you be done.
And we got to double up too. Don't forget that.
Yeah. Renard ain't doubling up. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. Y'all going ahead. All right, we got Cal versus Notre Dame, 1:30 p.m. NBC. Notre Dame looking for a bounce back. Marcus Freeman looking for his first win. We got a quarterback change in Notre Dame that's going on. Cal did not look great in their first 2 games, hence the 11-point favorite. So, who you got? I'm gonna start with the Notre Dame Irish person in the house. That'll be Chauncey Tuck. Talk to me, Tuck. What you got? Who you got?
Due to the fact that it's a Manti Te'o weekend, he will be.
Whoa! You're not gonna just skip over that. Say what now? What's going on?
Oh, Manti Te'o weekend. He'll be. They don't have a ring of honor or nothing like that, but he's getting recognized for. He's leading the team or whatever. He's gonna get in the Indy Hall of Fame or something like that.
Is he gonna bring his girlfriend with him?
Well, he's actually married now with kids.
Right. I mean, is that you need to watch watch the documentary because we never talked about this, but you need to watch the documentary. I bet everybody's mindset will change on that part. But
damn near born from that
situation. Catfish. But let's see, is Manti Te'o gonna be there? Everybody's gonna be very emotional because, like I said, he was one of the first Heisman Trophy people to come on the defensive side of the ball to be at Notre Dame. So he's gonna be there. They got Marcus got to get a win. Cal looks like crap, but so does Notre Dame. From an unknown, I can't name my source, but he's pretty upset about the whole situation that's going on right now. But
I think we can figure that out.
Yeah. So give me Notre Dame. Give me Notre Dame big. I think they'll match the spread.
Okay. Dave, what you got?
It was only one reason I wanted this game on here. That's just so we can go on record and get my boy Big Mark his first win, man. I don't even know on here, But they should win this game. They're at home, like you said. It should be they should be ready to play after these damn 2 weeks of debacles. So
I got you, Ben. What you got?
Same with me, man. Let's give Marcus his first win, man. I think Notre Dame's. I know against Marshall, the defense didn't look as fine as it should have looked. But again, I do remember the Ohio State game where the defense did ball out and they did play.
Well, you really can't play the defense last week.
Yeah, right. So
that pick six really killed them. Yeah,
right. So for that reason alone, man, I want to see Marcus get his first dub. Man, give me Notre Dame.
Got you. I'm definitely gonna roll with Notre Dame. I ain't touching that spread at all. I ain't touching that spread, but they should. And we got to understand they are. I mean, Buckner, the other quarterback, got hurt, so they are starting Drew Pine. Drew Pine will be the starter for Notre Dame. Hope he can give a little spark to that offense. Get your boy Meyer the ball, and just do a little ground and pound. Just get some Notre Dame football going, man. Some play action. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some stuff going. So I definitely got Notre Dame in this game, man. I don't think they're gonna cover the spread, but who knows? They might. If they come out focused, they should.
Is it 11 or 11 and a half? 11.
It was 11.
11. Yeah. So
I think they'll beat by more than 2 touchdowns. That's just me.
I hope so. I mean, my money won't be on it at all. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you just never know. But let's go to another game before we move on. I like this game right here. I like this game. BYU versus the Bo Nix Ducks. Hey, I mean, what am I supposed to say? I mean, it is.
Right.
Shout out to BYU for the win last week. Even though it kind of hurt me personally, but hey, it is what it is. BYU looks a little strong, man. I don't know what to think about Oregon right now. I mean, you got took into the wood shed, the out shed, the back shed, and every other shed that there is. So that's where we at with them right now. See how can they bounce back. And BYU looked a little physical last week too. Like they know who they are. So, Mr. Tuck, we're gonna start with you, sir. We got BYU and Oregon. Oregon's a 3.5-point favorite. 2:30 p.m. on Fox, which means a 12:30 kick for off in the West Coast.
Yeah, I think Oregon needs to get on track. Hopefully, Bo and Kenny have figured some things out. BYU has a pretty good defense, but I think offensively they're going to struggle this week against Oregon because Oregon's defense I think needs to show up. I think they got something to prove. Dan Lemming has I think he got them on the right track now from some of the interviews I've been seeing, and Phil Knight will be in the building. So yeah, give me Oregon.
Yeah. I think that Oregon wins the uniform contest. Listen, BYU,
because they have a new uniform this week too, don't they? I forgot what it's called. Something Nightmare or something. Nightmare. Something.
Yeah.
They have a new uniform every week, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna win that. But we talk about football. This is a football show, right? This is football.
Tenfold. Yeah.
Okay. They ain't winning on Saturday. I'm gonna put it that way.
Oh.
Okay. Give me BYU in this game.
All right, Benjamin.
That sounds like a bet.
It does feel like a cash out game of the week. That's what it sounds like.
We haven't got there yet.
It definitely feels like a PO game of the week. But the only thing that scares me just a little bit about BYU is if their leading receiver is if Nkola is going to be available for the game. That's the only thing that worries me. But with all of that being said, I think BYU was going out to make a statement. I don't really particularly like this Oregon defense, and I think BYU was going to be able to hang on. I don't think that this is going to be one of those games where we're not going to blame the people are not going to blame Bo Nix. I think ultimately BYU was going to score late, and they're going to take care of business. But give me BYU.
Bo Nix always plays good at home. Remember, always plays great at home.
Those are facts, unfortunately. Those are facts. But looking at this, man, like, you know, watch BYU last week with Jaren Hall. Jaren Hall, like the next quarterback at BYU. You know, they had a good receiver. I cannot remember that guy's name right now. Why it's slipping through me. And I just kind of like how they played last week against Baylor, man. Like they not saying Baylor was the greatest in the world, but I'm looking at them and I'm like, they got to find some toughness. But Dan Lannon is a good coach, and I can't judge Oregon off what they did against Georgia, because Georgia physically is a different type of beast than what Oregon was ready for. And ain't no Kayvon Thibodeau on that line for Oregon. So I want to go with BYU, man. I really do. I think I'm gonna roll with them and see what happens. And Bo Nix, don't bring one of them LSU games out to, on Saturday.
Bring it out.
I need the Georgia Bo Nix of all time. Yeah, he's 0-3. That's the Bo Nix I need this weekend.
He's 0-4 now, ain't he? He's 0-4 against Georgia now.
He ain't never beat him. He ain't never sniffed him. So let's just leave it like that.
Let me tell you something. I need that Bo Nix to come through so I can catch up. Thank you. Well, there we go. We on the track now.
Look, me and Dave hollering "Go Cougs" all weekend. Okay.
I think BYU might be legit, man.
I like BYU.
They got Arkansas in a couple weeks. So BYU could pull. They could be like they said. They resume right now with them having did what they did against Baylor. They got Oregon. And they got Arkansas either in the next couple of weeks. If they can manage to pull those off, hey man, you talking about they got a better resume than what Cincinnati had last year.
10-4.
Yeah, definitely. Also, before we go on to the next game, I would like to thank a sponsor of the show. Dave knows the exact one. I cannot think of the name. He's an official, unofficial sponsor of the show, but he let open his barbershop to us.
Yes, sir.
A couple weeks ago, man. We apologize. There was some internet issues as far as about the video, but we had really two good conversations. We're gonna try to get back out there to him, man, because his barbershop is very, very dope. Dave, please correct me with the name again so I don't mess it up, please, sir.
Artistic Touch.
Yes, Artistic Touch LLC. So if you're in Birmingham, if you're in the Forestdale area, just in the Birmingham area, go by and holler at our boy Rob, man. Rob is somebody that we really, really appreciate, man. You know. We just got to sponsor the show because hey, he's done a lot for us, and he wants us back anytime we ready to talk some football. So just want to take that time before we got deep into the show to thank Rob for everything, man. Like Rob, really, really appreciate you guys. So just wanted to do that before we went on to the next show. You know, you got to keep your sponsors happy. Got to keep your sponsors happy. Got to keep them happy. But before we move on to this game right here, I just want to call them. I ain't calling it no group of five no more. They just to take down everybody, guys. That's who they are. That's where we at. Going against the home team, the Troy Trojans, versus, as we said, what did the video say?
Appalachia.
What the video we played the other night for everybody?
Yeah, for the Texas A&M Yale.
Yeah, boy, they missed that, didn't it?
The Appalachia.
If y'all haven't seen it, go check it out on YouTube. A little YouTube DSL short. You know what I'm saying, that we did about the Texas A&M Yale thing that they're trying to scrub off the internet. But nah, we got it, and we responded to it. So hey, go check that out on the YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Do what you got to do. Down South Football Podcast. But what we got right here: the Troy Trojans versus Appalachian State. 13-point favorite. 2:30 p.m. on ESPN Plus. Plus for some of y'all. Everybody ain't using Plus, but moving on. Tuck, go right ahead, sir. What you got, brother?
I'll make it quick. Appalachian State.
Yeah,
that's it.
Is this gonna be a sweep?
It probably will be a home opener too.
Okay, let me ask you a question. I just got one question.
Nike versus Adidas. Yes.
Dave, will Troy keep it under 13?
No, they won't, because
Dave said no.
No, they won't. After the way Troy did my Bulldogs, I actually called over there to get posted Appalachian. And,
Appalachian.
Appalachian.
Please don't make me play the video again, Dave. Please don't make me play the video again.
I called them. I said, hang 50 on their ass. And they said, absolutely.
Say less.
Say less.
I got you. Don't please. We don't want to play. We ain't gonna play the video again. Y'all gotta go on YouTube and watch. Y'all go on YouTube and see what we did, how we did it. So we got a short and it's on everything. Hold on. Oh, hold on, Dave. You got a personal comment.
Oh, that is true. You did say that,
bro. They be knowing.
Oh.
Damn. She called me out.
I didn't.
Hey, so we appreciate that. We appreciate that because you know.
So now he's gonna change the shirt.
That's a real deal fan right there. That's a real deal fan right there.
She done gonna change the shirt.
She done seen it all. Hey, you done made the man go change the shirt. That what we want for my fan. Go make him change the shirt.
Appreciate you, so we appreciate it.
Hey, she gonna have to look. She gonna have to get some. We're going to send her a cash app. Something. We gotta do something. Send her something because you know she always do that. You know. But hey, I just want to catch up on a few things before we move on to the next one. Let's see here. We got my boy Steve. What up, boy? What up, Steve? What's happening, dog?
No, she was going to say too, right?
So what now?
Everybody picked.
Right? Yeah, everybody picked. Yeah, Nightlife.
What's going on, man?
Nightlife.
What's up, bruh?
Hey, man.
Hey, hold on. I got a question for you, Nightlife. Did you check out our interview with Kevin Noon from BuckeyeHuddle.com before the game, before the Ohio State and Notre Dame game? We had if not, go check it out on YouTube. Kevin Noon. Another quote unquote insider for whatever for BuckeyeHuddle.com. We did that, man. You know, hey, that's our guy, Kevin Noon, man. I'm telling you, man. If we could put the off-air conversations on there, whew, Lord have mercy.
Crazy.
Bruh, that's crazy. Hold on. What do you say? Hey, being in Bama had lost, Mark Z was gonna ban me.
Oh yeah, y'all talk about me. Y'all talk about me being a Bama hater. Y'all talk about me. Nightlife be going at it. He be going at it with Bama folks on the Tuesday when no game is going on. So we absolutely 100% correct. He was gonna troll till he couldn't troll no more.
I will say this, and I will give, and you know I don't do this often. I will give Ben a little credit because we have calmed him down a little bit. But he, like I told you, when he's unsupervised, like he was when he was into LSU. He cussing, saying the F word all on there. Everything that he does is not a reflection of Down South Football Podcast.
Let me
work on him for that. We got to work on him.
Let me tell y'all something.
I told y'all to come to the game with me.
Ben is still on probation.
I'm not your daddy.
I told y'all to come to the game with me.
Ben is still on probation. I had tough vision stuff to do, but Ben is still on probation, and we about to extend it another time from his personal Facebook stories that we saw, and he act like he played a game.
We are trying, people. We are trying to get them to understand that we are now under sponsorships and we have to be careful what he do. But you know, it's just like having that little kid, man. That little kid, you know, you try to teach a kid at home, you know, if you gotta pee, tell me you gotta pee, but he still go out in public and pee. That's so many highs and
lows, bro. That game has so many highs and lows. But before we keep going, shout out to the Golden Boot Podcast, man. Them boys, we had a great talk before the game. Like I said, a lot of things that we discussed happened in the game, and it resulted in it, man. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to Burn.
We'll be on there. Me and Tuck gonna be on there.
I know October and
I had already told him. I said I can't wait. I can't wait to Auburn week when y'all on there.
This is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun.
It's gonna be live.
So y'all look for us, man. Look, we gonna be. I got me and Tuck gonna be appearing on. It's called the Golden Boot Podcast out of Louisiana, man. They cover mostly LSU. They cover a lot of Southern and Grambling. They like us, man. They cover HBCU. They cover Power 5. Those are our boys, man. You know, we hung out with them at SWAC Media Day. So Ben was on there for the LSU FSU game. me and Tuck be on there for the Auburn and LSU game. So we doing guest spots, guest appearances. And, big things.
And then the Go to Boot podcast is listen. I will send my light skin picture to y'all a week ahead of time,
bruh. I need for you to come over and take some more shots, bro.
Yeah, see, I ain't do all that, fellas. I ain't do all that. You know what I'm talking about?
No. Pooh Bell, my boy, Pooh Bell took it. He stole it. He told me I stole it from Facebook. I thought, okay.
Yeah, okay.
I got it.
Man,
what up, my boy? Oh man, my brother, my son up in the building. Hey, I don't say this for nobody but you, bro. Roll Tide, our South there for you. Roll Tide. Oh, that's one of my true ones right there. Oh, bro, that stuff don't bother me, dude. I lived in Tuscaloosa for 12 years. What is wrong with you?
You did.
That stuff don't bother me, bro.
But look, Tuck worse than me.
No. This is my day one right here, man. Hey, my day one boys, the one that been Bama fans since birth, got zero beef. We know we just talk ball, man. That's just what we do.
Okay,
that's what's up.
Okay, that's good that y'all talk ball, but those words will never come in my mouth.
Bro, that's what bother me. You also didn't live in Tuscaloosa for 12 years.
I know.
Then day when you know what day.
They got a t-shirt. They got a t-shirt.
Listen, I gotta tell you the story behind the t-shirt. All right, so
is flawless. You know what I'm talking about?
I mean, it's always a story. So, congratulations, my boy Rob, man. He had his 1 year anniversary party this past Sunday.
Dope spot.
And I mean, everything was just on point. And he's selling t-shirts. And so I went by and bought me a t-shirt, supported the good brother.
Okay.
And I was trying to figure out which show I was going to bring it out on there. Since I got called out, what's a better show than this?
I mean, you did get called out. I mean, that's true. Those are facts.
So yeah, I went and purchased me a t-shirt. So hey, I'm sure you got something left. I'll let y'all know.
If y'all missed it, man, I think since he's a sponsor of the show now that we should have t-shirts, Artistic Touch in Forestdale. If you did not know, one of the sponsors of the show, man, go check them out. Go do what you got to do. See what you need to see. They done switched it out because old girl, Show Will done called him out. He went for the one number.
Y'all some Birmingham folks. Y'all know what time it is. Right down there off 78. Y'all know what time it is.
Everybody on here ain't.
I mean, some folks, but the folks from Birmingham know where it's at. They know how to get there. They know how to get on 78.
Thank you for localizing our show. Appreciate it. Thank you for Fox 6 in our show. Like, I appreciate you. That's exactly what you did.
NBC 13.
My boy. They don't. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. We acted up. We acted a fool. We took them back. They weren't ready for us. So we all Appalachian State. So let's get into it. They done switch shirt. Took off his A&M shirt. We're going to get into it, bruh. We got Grambling versus Jackson State, 1 p.m. ESPN 3. Of course, this week for Jackson State, there will be no Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter is hurt, but we still got our boy Shedeur Sanders up in the building, man. I'm trying to tell you, y'all already know Jackson State with everything they gonna bring, man. Hugh Jackson is about to get real for you, man. But I believe that they can handle it. So I'm gonna start with Chauncey Tuck, man. We got Grambling versus Jackson State, 1 p.m. ESPN 3. Oh, I'm so tired of ESPN 3. Thank you, God, for HBCU Go and but let me shut up. Moving on.
HBCU Go. Remember the name.
HBCU Go and HBCU Plus. I keep telling y'all to download, but hey, you don't listen. Go ahead, Tuck. My bad.
Look, I've been going back and forth with this game for a couple of days, and I really think Hugh has a plan. I really think he does, but I don't think he has the horses. Give me Jackson State. I wanted to pull the trigger. I really think he has a plan that can slow that thing down, but I just don't think he has the horses.
I can tell you, even though it is not a spread up there, we had the money. The money is about 60-40, and you'd be surprised if the money is 60-40 the other way. A lot of people are scared of this Jackson State injury. I'm just saying. So Grambling looked pretty good last week. So Ben, you go ahead. I'm sure Dave got a lot to go on this.
Okay. You know what? I went against the grain. I went against the grain a couple weeks ago.
You sure did.
When I took Bam. Even with the injuries, I took fam. I went against the grain.
You was smoking that orange blossom. That's what you was doing because that don't make.
Look, I thought fam was gonna pull some back. So
and then you knew about the players that was missing.
So this week, I do believe we have a game plan. And after last week and what we saw, Eddie was able to do to keep the game close. I do think the game will still continue to be close, but give me Jackson State.
All right, Mr. Gardner, what you got?
Man, it's tough. Because Jackson State just didn't. I mean, they didn't dominate this past weekend. They really kind of got hit in the mouth. Honestly,
second half performance mostly against Tennessee State because they was down 3-0 at halftime. Right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So, I'm gonna roll with Jackson for one reason only because Prime got a year under his belt. Versus what Hugh got. This is Hugh's first season. So Prime has a season under his belt, really almost two because he had the COVID and then back in the fall. So I think Jackson State squeaks out. Okay. I think this is a close game. As much as I want Grambling to win, I think Jackson State puts it together and they pull it out.
Gotcha. Looking at also please HBCU Plus. HBCU Go and HBCU Plus. One of them can only be downloaded on a Fire Stick. Yeah. But HBCU Plus can be accessed on the phone if I remember right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And they have some new stuff that's coming through. They just secured a lot of sponsorships, so you'll see a lot of stuff streaming on there. You can get on there now. It's looking really, really good. SWAC Offensive Player of the Week last week was the QB for Grambling. I think his name is Quaterius Hawkins, if I'm saying that right.
That's correct.
Quaterius Hawkins, he did a good thing last week. You know, he's the SWAC Offensive Player of the Week this week. But I don't think they really account for Jackson State defense. I don't think they've seen a defense like that. I think that's where the issue is going to come in at. I think that's where my issue is going to be with them. So I'm gonna say because like Prime says, you know, I done got some dogs on that line. I done got some dogs.
He been building the trenches like he said he was gonna do.
So we got that. So I'm gonna roll with Jackson State too. I'm gonna roll with Jackson State by about 10 of them.
And was number 45 name the linebacker from
Aubrey Miller?
Yes, beast.
And they got another guy by the name of what's his name? Hold on, I just saw Niles Gaddy.
Yeah, he's pretty good too.
Hey, what's the word on Shiloh? I hadn't heard.
He's supposed to play, but like Renard, but like both of y'all said, he took a nasty hit last week, and he wasn't even
not Shador.
No, not Shador.
Shiloh. I'm talking the one, the DB, the safety. I ain't seen him. I could be wrong, but I hadn't seen him all year.
I ain't either.
I don't know. Maybe I need to look into that and see what's going on.
To be honest with you, last week I heard him say his name, but I thought he had left for the draft. I thought he had already graduated. That's why I was like, "Oh, he's still playing." But I don't know.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I think we all got. Let's move on a little bit. So we know people got places to go, things to see. So we got Georgia Southern versus UAB. UAB is an 11-point favorite. It is on Stadium.
What the hell?
Stadium channel. It's a channel that shows a lot of sports.
Yeah.
UAB has been on there beforehand.
I said that last year. I said Renard didn't put the whole stadium name. He just they had the stadium. I was like, okay.
No, Stadium is a channel you can find. It's real easy to find. Actually, it ain't really hard to find.
Yeah.
Who you got, Tuck?
Georgia Southern. Give me Georgia Southern in this game. I really think. Yeah. I think the Eagles are going to fly high. I really think.
They coming out. I mean,
they that's they with that Sunbelt Killers.
Mm-hmm.
Why not go after what's the American Conference now? Last season, go out with a bang. Go ahead and knock them out too.
Well, last season in Conference USA, then they moved to American Conference.
Oh yeah, one of them conferences, one of them things.
Yes, I can't. I'm having to double check. Am I sure this is a 11-point favorite? Go ahead. Go ahead, Ben.
I mean, fresh. You know what? Fresh off of getting Golden Boy up out of the deuces. Fresh out of getting Golden Boy up out of there. You already know what time it is, man. We know we going Georgia Southern. You already know we going Georgia Southern, man. Give me Georgia Southern. I know UAB is the home team. Hey, y'all can invite us back. Don't take this. Don't take this wrong.
Then I tell you there's a personal issue there. Moving on.
Give me Georgia Southern.
Dave?
No. UAB wins this game. I think because I just feel like Nebraska is just that bad. I think they're just that bad football team. No, not taking anything for Georgia Southern. I think they're a good team, but I think Nebraska is just that bad.
Ouch. I don't think that.
I think if UAB was at Nebraska, UAB could have beat Nebraska. So give me UAB at home. Don't know about the 11 points, but give me UAB.
What in the Jesus is going on over here?
I thought I was a Scott Frost hater. You know what I'm saying?
You are. Yours is just outspoken. Yeah,
it was about Willie.
I'm with you, man. Give me UAB, man. I'm rolling. I know everybody's on the Georgia Southern high, but I'm telling you, Coach Vincent got that thing going over there. I think they got a lot of returning starters, and guess what? They two best receivers didn't even play against A&M. And I know what they did last week with Liberty. I understand. I just think that UAB gonna pull it out at home. So I'm going UAB. Hell, I might be 0-7 this week. Who knows? It's just it is what it is. It is what it is. That's just who I'm going with, man. That's who I'm going with. So moving on to the next game. Let's see here. We got where did it go? Oh, there you go. Mississippi State versus LSU. Mississippi State is a 2.5-point favorite. 5 p.m. ESPN 2. Mr. Chauncey Tuck.
Give me LSU in this game because they're in the Valley, the Death Valley. I think they had something to prove. I think, after the, they beat Southern, of course, last week. But I think now that they're figuring things out. I think, with Jane Daniels, I think he's figuring that stuff out too. So, yeah, give me LSU.
Okay. Ben?
I'm gonna roll with LSU, but I'm gonna roll with LSU because of what me and the fellas talked. This was, how even though I worded it completely wrong and said we can't take nothing from it, we get that. But when we had our discussions a couple weeks ago, they was like, this was the game where they were gonna find out what LSU was against Mississippi State. So from that regard and listening to them and being on the show and everything, man, give me LSU in this one because this was a game that I won't say that they circled, but this was a game that they knew they were going to find out what the team was about once they faced LSU. I mean, once they faced Mississippi State. So,
Dave.
I'm going Mississippi State. Damn LSU.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell us how you really feel.
I don't know, man. They are at home. Again, I just got that good feeling. I just got a feeling that this team just not that good. I just kind of feel that feeling I got. But I don't really care for LSU quarterback play. It's not as consistent as I would like to see.
It's one read and go.
Yeah, I'm not feeling that at all. And then Mississippi State, they're running the ball a little bit more than for him a lot more.
Who would have thought at least would have adapted? Who would have thought?
I don't think he adapted. I just think he just
he knows.
He know what he got at running back. Okay?
Yeah.
He know what the hell he got at running back. He got it like God dog. Yeah, give me Mississippi State, man. I think they pull it out.
Double that. I want Mississippi State. Give me Mississippi State. It ain't even a question right now. I ain't gonna say it ain't a question, but that's what
let's go. It's time to catch these guys at the top. Let's go.
That's fine. Go ahead. I'm happy for you. May God bless you. Moving on. We got okay. Now this is definitely gonna be some hate right here. Lord, if there's any, but this is a bad pick.
I want to see Ben.
I want everybody that's left in the comments to tell me who they got in this game. I want everybody. I'm talking about anybody.
I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk.
I'm sorry, sir. You have to talk. Go ahead, Tuck.
This is the Adidas Bowl, so I really don't care for either one of these teams for real tough. But give me Miami. I think it's some real problem. I really think there's some problems in College Station, and I think right down the surface, I think Jimbo might be a little bit of trouble. So give me Miami.
They're gonna make me play it again, but go ahead.
Listen. Miami's top wide receiver is out for this game. It just got released today from David Hale, a reliable source. Jimbo Fisher, in his tenure, he's been known to lose a game or two that he ain't have no business losing at all. But he has bounced back and he has done what he's needed to do against his opponents. Hey man, I'm not betting against Jimbo in this. Everybody's against Jimbo. Everybody is on his ass. Haynes King, I think we're gonna see a quarterback change personally. That's what I think. I don't think that they win this game because of Haynes King. I think they win this game because they changed quarterbacks. So give me Texas A&M. I ain't full of them. And this ain't a hate pick. This is a Jimbo. When he plays against big games, he handles his business. Give me Jimbo.
You is a hate pick no matter what.
It ain't.
You don't like Jimbo. You don't like mine.
Give you analysis. Hold on. God damn it.
Hold on. Where? Who? Oh, Marcus Spears just came in.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, go right ahead. Go ahead, sir. You got it.
Man, I mean, first of all, I have to pick A&M only because I have to back up my statement on Tuesday night when I took up for Jimbo. So I gotta roll with it because I think he rights the ship. Miami, man, over the last few years, man, they just hadn't been able to do nothing, especially in a big game. Really, I mean, I like Cristobal, but I don't think he's there yet.
And they gotta go to College Station.
They gotta go to College Station, and they got. I mean, the boys mad as hell down there. Jimbo to cuss them out.
They definitely mad.
Yeah, they good at mad. So yeah, give me Texas A&M. I think they cover.
Gotcha. Looking at it, man, like it's hard. I mean, it's hard. I mean, you know, I'm the captain of preaching. Like, you know, you can't. Some things you can't take over from week to week, and games like that are the ones who propel you forward. You know, thank God they won. Well, they didn't win. Thank God, you know, that they can get another try at everything. But Miami's offense, you know, I kind of like the offensive unit. I just don't know what to think about Texas A&M because to me, it's more than just a bounce back week. It's like a Haynes King kind of thing. It's a lot of different things right now. I mean, I like Miami quarterback. Miami quarterback is way Van Dyke is better than King.
Van Dyke is a beast, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So oh Lord have mercy, Jesus.
This is a tough one. This one gonna be one worth watching.
8:00 p.m. ESPN.
Yeah.
You know, I hate it because of Jimbo lose. Lord, I gotta hear from all these people about what Jimbo is, and everybody want to talk about it.
Damien, we need an instant reaction after this game.
No.
Instant reaction after this game,
No, don't do them like that. Give me Miami. Give me Miami, man. Give me Miami. I'm sorry. Look, like I said, I'm probably gonna go 0-30 this week, but it's fine. I don't know.
Hey, I need you to pick Texas A&M. That's what I was like.
Well, okay. You know, if A-Chain and the boys show up and their talent shows up that they have, but I just don't trust with Haynes King pulling the trigger, and Miami defense, even though it's not the greatest in the world, I think they're a little bit better. So let's see what we got. So that's where we at with that. So let's move on. Let's see. We got all of them, and then we got a couple minutes to everybody to pick. And then so we got Penn State versus Auburn, 2:30 p.m. CBS, 3-point underdog, which basically means even if you know gambling or if you know odds in general. every home team get 3 points basically. So, being why you taking shots, I don't even want to know why you taking shots. Ain't no shot to take.
Him taking shots at Auburn is nothing new. So
hopefully y'all can stay tuned. Hopefully we will have some special interviews coming up. Hopefully they'll drop either tomorrow or Saturday. Hopefully, prayfully, we'll see what it is. Yes, there will be a DSF after dark. Has nothing to do with Penn State Auburn, but it's time. It's time.
Yes, it's time.
Even about Miami, Texas A&M, it's gonna be about somebody finna catch
time. It's time.
So,
Dave,
go ahead.
It's time for DSF about the dark, brother. It's time.
Man,
no, I meant Tuck. I said Tuck. You ain't gotta go first, Dave.
No, let's Tuck go late. Let's Tuck go late because I know he.
Yeah, I go first.
Me and Dave will go first.
You know,
there's no long analysis right now, but go ahead.
It ain't.
It really ain't.
Auburn just don't look good to me, man, fellas.
Right.
They just don't, man.
Call a spade a spade.
I mean, they'll hit plays here, they'll hit some big plays, some splash plays here and there, but I mean, I think San Jose State is a good opponent, but
it's like make a good play, and then make a bad one.
Right. I mean, no consistency. I hadn't really watched Penn State, honestly, but I mean, James Franklin. I mean, that's all you got to say. So
they still got Clifford from last year, the quarterback.
Yeah. So I think Franklin come back down south, man. He come back, he get this win, probably stop at Cracker Barrel or something, and go on back.
hey, get them mama's pancakes from Cracker Barrel. You know what I'm talking about?
Get them mama Cracker. Yeah.
Go ahead, Ben.
I mean, you know what? In this one, Clifford is banged up, and he's been dealing with it from the Purdue game. They played Purdue in week 1, and he's been dealing with it since the Purdue game. You look at Noah Cain is gone. That was one of their better backs that they had. He's now.
But they replaced him. Trust me.
They did. But he's now in LSU. With this one, because of Auburn and the being at Georgia, if this was back in Penn State, which we know it couldn't be back to back, give me Auburn because they have the best back in this.
It's definitely gonna be
They got Tank. Tank is a Tank. No, forget best back. Forget it. No, scratch that. Tank is the best player in this game.
Oh, you better than me. I'm not going there. Okay.
I'm going there. I'm going there. Tank is the best player in this game. Give me Auburn.
Go ahead, Mr. Tuck.
All right. I do agree with Ben. Tank is the best player in this game.
He is.
Look, if you're judging Auburn off of San Jose,
too bad his offense ain't that best.
I know, right? So, if you're judging the game off of how they played against San Jose State last week, I didn't even watch the game live, and it was raining. Nobody was encouraged to play. They were looking forward. They were looking ahead. You ain't supposed to do that, but they were looking ahead. Yeah, they were looking terrible. I saw the first game against Mercer. I saw things. I was like, okay.
You can't take nothing from Mercer.
Yeah, they can't take nothing from Mercer. We won the game, Ben. That's why we can say that now. But
it was a follow-up week. It lets you know when the competition went up a level. When competition went up a level.
That's what we. So I really think, like I said, the game's being at Jordan Hare. Penn State has not showed me nothing either.
No, at all.
They struggle with Purdue. They should have lost. If you know how to do game control and the clock management, that's why Purdue lost that game. They were passing the ball with 3 minutes left, and I understand what they were trying to do. They're trying to win the game and score a touchdown or whatever, but no. They did pretty good against Ohio. Not Ohio State, but Ohio. They look pretty good against Ohio, but it's Ohio. So give me Auburn right now. It's Jordan Hare. So it's Jordan Hare. That's the only reason why that I'm going to have a chance in this game. I really think TJ Finley he's going to have to step up.
You have to say his whole name.
Yes. TJ Finley has to step up, because if TJ Finley does not step up in this ball game, it's going to be.
Calhoun going
Per the argument I just had with
Robbie.
No, let me give you per the argument I just had with some people that don't really know everything that's going on. Calzada is still not 100%. He re-injured his shoulder, which was not a public thing, but we know 100% confirmed. He kind of re-injured it doing something I ain't gonna say not supposed to be doing, but bottom line is he's moving to a point where he can actually play, but I don't think it's one thing like, oh, he's gonna replace TJ right now.
No. And and then like I said, Robbie, they got those special packages for Robbie. You guys, Penn State has something to prepare for. They have some things to look at, and they threw some stuff out there. But like I said, I really think that they're a little focused this week, and I think they'll do a little bit better than what you've been seeing these last 2 weeks. But we'll see. Okay. So give me Auburn.
All right.
No, it's on you.
Okay, it's all good, man. It's easy to break down. Penn State offense is even though Clifford will throw an interception, even though he would do all that, the freshman standout running back Nicholas Singleton, he's showing his butt. Their receivers are doing pretty well, and Auburn defense has their cornerbacks have not shown up. We're back to this playing this 14 yards off the ball coverage. So San Jose was just running slants all day. Tank does need to show up, but it's not just Tank. It's going to be Tank, Jarquez, and even Damari, the three running backs. You need consistency from TJ, man. You really do. But Auburn needs between 150 200 yards in rushing this game today. I mean, that's just what I think about. It's going to be more of a ball control kind of thing because Penn State is they're not the greatest team, but they got talent. Just like last year when they had Johnson, they got talent on the outside, you know what I'm saying? And they're going to bring it. But I think what Auburn has improved is definitely on the D-line. The offensive line is better, but it's still not there. But when TJ is in the game, it's like a lot of times it just looks clunky. Looks real clunky. And my issue with Robbie, I mean, not really a personal issue. Melanie, don't come after me. I'm just saying my issue with the way that they've been using Robbie. Hopefully they've been saving something for this game, but it's like it's been the option to the left the whole time, and he just outrunning everybody. But the one time he threw it, he got interception. He was down on himself, all that kind of stuff like that. Hopefully the package will be different. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. It's hard for me to pick Auburn in this game. But I think the thing about it, that's the big difference is the environment. These boys are pumped up. They thought they were going to wear the orange jerseys. They will not apparently will not be orange jerseys.
Or are they?
We don't know for sure.
It's all sleeve. That sleeve don't mean nothing.
I'm done. I don't. Look. It got too popular. I'm like, they ain't gonna bring the orange jerseys out because too many damn people know about it now. So it's over with. But the atmosphere is gonna be incredible because that's what they do. They get loud, but. I don't know. I'm going back and forth, man. I'm gonna take Auburn and not a homer pick, but it's really just about home field. That's really about. That's really about. But I think Penn State is definitely the better, more complete team at this point right now. Yeah. That's 100%. That's 100% sure. That's it. Okay. That's it. What we got that, but I don't know. Am I confident in it? I'm about as confident in that as a shake it like $5 bet. You know what I'm saying? You put a $5 bet in on something you ain't really confident about.
With Dave, you were the only one that went Penn State.
He probably the smartest one in the room because right now the line is going up. It's not 3, it's 3.5. So the money is definitely going to Penn State side because they've been the way more consistent team.
I think the only thing is if Clifford wasn't banged up, I would have went Penn State. But he banged up.
And Penn State offensive line isn't the same Penn State offensive line from last year.
Right. So you mix that with Clifford is banged up, it's like,
Auburn can probably
Auburn got to show me something. That back four,
yeah. That's the secondary got to show me something. But Auburn this year, it's been a long about 3 or 4 years that Auburn can go at least 9 deep on D-line and not skip a beat. When you got the national JUCO player just trying to get some snaps, that's saying something to me. So Imba, my man. I would speak French, but nobody understands French. But all right, so we'll I need him to show up.
Yeah, I mean that's where it is, man. I don't
know. I know y'all probably gonna say no, but are we gonna live combo this at 2:30?
As far as what?
Like not live in video, but we give our thoughts.
Oh, I mean,
yeah,
in the chat. You somebody in the chat?
In the chat.
Yeah, man, it'll be fine. We don't have high expectations then.
But not really. But I would tell you this. This is a pendulum. This is the totem pole.
Y'all know my nuts during the game.
But this is the totem. This is the totem pole game. If Auburn can pull this out, I think it can swing. You know, the pendulum can swing either way. That's what I got too. So we'll see.
All I can say is we will see, because I can't give you no thing about this. I know they've been saving stuff for it, but that's it. Is there any other games that anybody in the audience want to talk about? If not, give y'all 1 minute, man. We're gonna let everybody go. We'll be back at y'all, man, a lot with different things. So it is what it is.
What it is.
Now we didn't do a Tito's game, but who did? Dave, me and you went Miami, or you went A&M?
He went.
I went A&M. You went Miami.
I went Miami. Who else went Miami?
Me and Dave went A&M. Y'all both went Miami.
Oh, there we go, right there. Tito game of the week. Boom. Tito game of the week.
And it's a night game. And it's a night game.
What we going? We're going $5 on this.
You should.
That's fine with me.
Yeah, $5. I'm $5. I'm $5 with that.
I
can spare that after I lose the rest of my money this week. I can spare that.
They got $5 in cash up.
Money, man.
Bro, let me tell you something. They owe me $450 right now. That's a whole different story. BYU owe me money. So that's it. But man, we're gonna get up out of here, man. If there's nothing else, and then we'll see y'all, man. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Saturday, maybe after dark. You never know. Like and subscribe on YouTube, man. Shout us out, man. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace.